What is up, guys? Thomas is here bringing you just some Call of Duty 4 gameplay in the background, just a flawless search on I got about a few weeks ago. But what I'm mainly here to talk about, if you can't tell from the title, is the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombie reveal trailer and some other information. Now, I have literally viewed this trailer probably around 15 times already. No joke, I'm a huge Zombies fan, been playing ever since World at War first came out. Personally, I think this is an interesting trailer, although I'm not gonna lie, I'm disappointed with the zombie characters. I've always been a fan of the originals. My friend Ben's, he's not looking forward to it just because he doesn't have no Richtofen, but nonetheless, the scenery looked kind of nice. Not gonna lie, but one thing I did find very interesting was that I heard a dog during the trailer. It's pretty early on. It's in the first, I think, 35 seconds when I heard the dog. So hopefully dogs are back. I did love the Hellhound rounds from back on World at War and Kina der Toten. Der Toten, yeah. But yeah, the trailer is really interesting. There's also new information that came out from Joystick.com. I'll put the link to the article down the bottom, and you can look for them yourself. Pretty much the only information they really give was that there's more, what's it called, different multiplayer features in it. Like, the different multiplayer features they add was stat tracking. Apparently, there's, as a quote-unquote, zombie fans will now have extensive, sorry, can't speak today, stats attached to their monster hunting sessions, much like multiplayer fans in the competitive part of the game. I wonder if this is going to be a sort of combat record idea of where you'll tell like your most used weapons, how many times you spin the box, how many times you get killed with a knife, bowie knife, sickle, all that, your different guns you mostly use. Of course, there's more leaderboards. Apparently there's a lot more leaderboards and a lot more stats, quote unquote. The matchmaking supposedly has been improved. We're gonna have to wait and see about that. Matchmaking for zombies in the past has been pretty shit, not gonna lie. Apparently there's also now custom games. This sounds pretty interesting because I'm curious like if you can mix the elements from the different zombie game types, which I'll get to in a minute. So I'm wondering how this is going to allude, because the zombie, it's still following the zombie storyline because the scenery in there is all molten after the events of the Easter egg and moon in which you do blow up the earth. So I'm curious of how other locations, the other zombie maps are going to look too. There's still some parts of the earth, you know, still scenery, still live, with vegetation, all that, buildings still up. Or is it going to be like, you know, these type of zombies, where, these type of zombie maps, excuse me, where it's all torn down, it's like a World War II, hell on earth type environment. And I don't know, there's also, through if you can see, there's also zombies on fire. Yeah, that looks pretty fucking epic. Gonna love doing that. Now on to the main course, which is the different zombie game types. There's 3 game types that they have revealed so far. If there's more, I'll try to cover it. The first one, which is the main one, the trailer, it's called Transit, which is pretty much an open world environment. It's a huge ass world, and there's different ways you can go. You can either go via the bus, which was on the world premiere trailer, or you could go on foot. This, however, I don't know. I don't think this is going to be a good part of the game. I don't think I'm going to be playing this much, because this just pretty much looks like, I don't know, just survival with some added features, and it doesn't even look survival at that. Because they also said, quote unquote, to add in their survival, players can collect pieces of items from throughout the world, put them together to create buildables, including weapons, tools, and things to help open new areas of the world. This just looks like a game of Easter eggs, basically. Now, I love Easter eggs. I like finding them out, like Dairies, shit tons of Easter eggs, love finding them. There's still probably a lot I haven't figured out. But, I don't know, I think Easter eggs and zombies has just gone a little too far. I do prefer like the little things here and there that just sort of open up the brand new ideas instead of, you know, the little ideas that add to the big ideas. I don't know. It just feels like Treyarch's been pushing more towards Easter eggs and new wonder weapons than actually improving zombies as a whole. But that's my personal opinion. And now there's the old classic survival, which is pretty much, you know, the basic thing. It's pretty much nothing changed. But now there's apparently some gameplay zombie fans are used to, quote unquote, including magic items and pack-a-punch machines. I don't know if they mean magic items as in the wonder weapons like the Wunderwaffe. Yes, Wunderwaffe. So, I don't know. They also said the survival areas are carved out, quote unquote, of the Tranzet world and customized by Treyarch to act much like dedicated maps. This just seems lazy. It just feels like we're just going to be playing the same maps. I don't know. It's just going to feel the same. It's sort of like in Halo single player. It's basically like you go uphill and then the rest of the levels downhill, the same hill, which I can get they're going to do that just to save on time, since they do have to pump this game out once every 2 years. So I don't know. Now this last game type. Now this one looks really interesting. I am really looking forward to this one. It's called Grief, which is pretty much the survival, but it adds a competitive twist. It's 8v8 multiplayer, like we've heard before, which it's a team of 4 versus a team of 4, which is basically a triple threat match of humans versus zombies. It's basically one team of humans, like say your 4 guys over here and your 4 guys here. And the concept of it is to get the other players dead. And they've also said they're going to be adding new things to these maps, which is like blocking passageways, which there's also, quote-unquote, new mechanics exclusive to this mode that players can employ to grief other team with. Now, this one they've added the loose details about, which I guess is why it's sort of their big reveal to make zombies better as a whole. So, I don't know, really. I don't know whether Grief's going to be, you know, the same as Survival, where they just take these Easter eggs, Easter egg transit maps, and just make them smaller, more compact, with different features for it. Which just makes them seem boring. It's just going to get, how should I put this? It's just going to get boring real quick. You know, with World at War, we never got really bored of the maps. They were always fun. Every map was new and different. Black Ops, same deal, though some felt the same as others. But this, it just seems like they're just getting sort of lazy, just building new game types and not better maps. And maps is truly what I care about, really, if you ask me. But other than that, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I'll link to the Zombies Reveal trailer and the joystick article in the description. Hope you all enjoyed it, and as always, have a nice day.